Hello everyone. Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, there was a mistake with the other listing. Just give me 1 minute. Let me try to share a link to people. I made a mistake with the other one and it ended abruptly. So I had to try to come back on live again. So I will have to resend this to the other people. I came online and I clicked on something and it ended the call. It ended the video, sorry. So let me just try to resend this link to some people so they can join us. So they can join us and participate. Okay. So they can join us and participate. Hello. There's someone wrote me already and was asking me like, why was my life so short? Let me try to send the link again while I play this music. Thank you, dear. Welcome, bye. Welcome. Thank you. Just a minute. I came online and I clicked on something and it ended the call. So I'm trying to resend this link to some people. There are some people writing me, why was my live stream so short? Let me resend it to people. Welcome and happy Sunday. How are you doing today? Let me try to. Akono Marie Vanessa, welcome. Happy Sunday, my dear. How are you doing today? Please, if you are online, try to say something. Nice to hear a bye. Try to say something so I can know you're online, please. I see like 4 persons online, but I only can see from the comment section Marie and Ebai Lucy commenting. So if you're online, please. Prof, welcome. Welcome online. Abang, welcome. Welcome and happy Sunday. Hello. Please, if you're online and you know anybody that is not online yet, you can share the link with the person to join us, please. I just want, if we're about 5 or 6 persons, we can start. Thank you, Abang. I see 4 persons online. So if we have 2 more persons, we can start. If you're online, please say hello so I can know you are online, please. Wife, happy Sunday and welcome. Okay, I think Vanini, welcome. Happy Sunday, my dear. Wow. Mr. Pablo, welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone. Okay, we have some topics that I would like us to address this day. I will just bring the topics of discussion. I think everyone that is here should have my number. You can either participate and give your views either through the comment section, or you can call. You can call directly. You can call via WhatsApp to participate and give your own point of view. Talk with AJ. Joyce, welcome. Uh, Please, guys, if you're online too, Joyce is online. Talk with AJ. She's also a YouTuber, and she talks on a lot of important topics concerning Turkey, especially for students, job opportunities, for people who are based in Turkey. So I advise and encourage everyone to go on her page and follow her too for more updates. So I think we'll just go straight into our topic for today. For people who saw the poster, you already have a clue on the topics we're going to be addressing today. So I will just bring the topics. You can either participate and give your point of view. I would come in later with my own point of view. The last one that we did last week, I was really encouraged and I learned a lot from the contributions that the viewers gave us. So the first thing that I would try to, before we go into our topics for today, I would just like to give a shout out to some Cameroonians that they are putting Cameroon on the map, especially in the movie industry, because as of yesterday, two Cameroonian movies were selected to be aired again on Netflix, making it I think since last month, making it 4 movies to be aired on Netflix. So I want to say congratulations to them. So for you people who watch Netflix on June the 16th, you can tune in to watch A Man for the Weekend. It is a Cameroonian movie. And June the 22nd, you can tune in to watch Broken. So let's move on now into our topic for today. Yes, please. I would also encourage that you can like the video if you're online. And if you're not yet subscribed, please, before you dash out, try to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. And when you look on the subscription button, there is always a notification bell button beside. Click on that notification bell button because you can subscribe on my channel, but anytime I upload a video, you would hardly know because you didn't click on the notification bell button. The notification bell button will always make you, will always notify you that I uploaded a new video. So a lot has been going on social media of recent, just a whole lot of things. And the first one I would like us to talk about this week and last week, there's been a lot of rape and murder cases. So like last week, this week on Monday, there was a case in Nigeria. Yes. And for everyone who is online here, Christabel, our wife, Prof's wife, she has nice AirPods she's selling, titled Fonyo 2020. If you've not got yours, please. She's presently in Istanbul at the moment, and I have them equally in my shop. If you cannot get to her, you can get to me. They are very affordable. Reach out to me and purchase yours, please. So talking about the rape cases, a lot of rape has been happening recently amongst our society. During the week, there was one that was trending over social media. It's by a Nigerian girl. This girl, her name is Inyobong Umoren, and she happened to have been murdered and buried in a shallow grave by her murderer. The murderer's name is Uduak Frank Akpan, and the guy actually raped her before killing her and burying her. This girl, actually, the guy pretended to have been a potential employee online. So she used to talk with the guy. She left her home knowing fully well that she was going for an interview, a job interview. She didn't know that the abductor was just looking for a means to get to her. So when she got there, Papa Champi, you can't see me. You can't see me, Papa Champi. So when this girl got to the location, she discovered it was not actually a job. The guy actually the guy actually pretended to have been the potential employee, whereas he was the abductor. So the guy raped her and ended up killing her. But before she died, she tried to make a distress call to her friend. She called the friend and she was crying, but then the call was ended abruptly. And then after, her phone number never went through. The friend had to now try to get to a lot of like one or two persons, let them try to look for her whereabout. And in the course of that, within 2 days, I think this happened like it was the 29th of April. And by the 2nd of April, of May, with the intervention of the police, the abductor was found. So, prof, the abductor was found. So when the guy was investigated, and he had to take them to the place where he buried the girl. And it is showing that when they got to the place, it is showing she's not even the first victim. They discovered several graves there, like 2 or 3 more persons that the guy had killed and buried them. So one of the things I would really just want to say is, when you're going somewhere, it's always good to try to alert 1 or 2 persons, let them know your whereabouts, especially if you don't even know the people you're going to meet. Or when you get there, try to send location in case anything wants to happen. They will know how they can get to you. Equally, a lot has just been happening about this murder case. Another one concerning a Cameroonian girl, it equally happened in Italy last month too. So this girl, she's 31 years old. She's originally from Bamileke and she was based in Bologna, Italy. She was studying to become a social worker. So a day to her birthday, the friends discovered that she went missing. So the friends had to go and report to the police that their friend is missing. The police now launched an investigation, and they discovered her corpse in a trash can. But before they discovered the corpse in the trash can, when the boyfriend who is a Cameroonian guy by name Frank, when the guy did the act, he had to call the police to report himself. But by the time the police got there, the guy had committed suicide. So they discovered the girl's body in a trash can. The guy killed the girl. He chopped her body into pieces and dumped it in the trash can. This guy is said to have been a former one. Let me check. They said the guy was a former soldier and a Secret Service agent, and he had been diagnosed before with mental disorder. So they had even said the guy had attempted killing himself before. So one thing I would like to advise us to is that whenever Super Mama, welcome. So one thing to advise us is, when you're staying with somebody, always try to study the person's behavior. If you study the person's behavior and you discover some things that they are abnormal, it is good you call for help. Don't be in under the person's arms because you're seeking for refuge or you're seeking for love. Now, this guy had been discovered before that he had a mental disorder. He had even attempted to kill himself. What was this girl still like looking for in this relationship, to the extent that she ended up losing her life? Some things are not just worth it. If you see something and you see that it is life-threatening, it is better you walk out of it, walk away from it. This girl, she had life before her. She traveled out of the country to make a better life for herself. But where is she today? She ended up being killed. By whom? The one she loved. So let's really be careful. Even if we are looking for love, if you see that your partner's behavior is somehow, it is best you walk out of that situation than stick there and end up being, look at, very beautiful girl. Very beautiful girl. Her life just ended like that. And the guy that killed her, the Frank guy, this is the guy. After killing her and chopping her into pieces, he had to commit suicide and end his own life. So a whole lot of these murder stuffs are just happening in Cameroon. Lydia, welcome. Even this small girl, she's a very small girl. She's 19. And This girl, her name was Nadesh. These two happened in Cameroon, the western region. She went the other day that she wants to go and fetch firewood. As she went to fetch firewood, one guy, Dylan, by name Dylan, the guy is 19 years old. The guy abducted her in the bush, raped her, and threw her body in the bush. It was when they didn't see her upon return. They've been waiting. They don't know anything about her whereabouts. They started looking for her. They had to go and find her body in the bush. They launched investigation only for them to discover later that she was raped and killed by one guy. And most of these people committing these acts, they are small boys, most of them under 20, under 25. What is really happening in our African society? What is happening in our African society? The whole thing is just, when I look social media sometimes, I just feel like crying, because the kind of images I see, the kind of things I see, it is the heart of man is evil. It's evil in our today's society. I really do not know what is happening. The heart of man is really evil. There's another video that I saw within the week. That one, I'm sorry, I will not really share it, because even seeing that video, since I saw that video, I've never watched the entire video. That there was one girl, she was beaten mercilessly. I tried to investigate what was happening to date. I don't know the real story behind it. Some people say she was exposing her body, and it was the dad and the brothers that were beating her to correct her. Some people say that it happened, that she's a Nigerian girl, but that it happened in Libya, that all these guys who bring girls to do work prostitution for them, that they brought her and she had not finished paying their money. So she she stopped working and went and was staying with the boyfriend, that he had to give her that kind of beating. So no matter what somebody even did, it doesn't warrant that kind of beating. What has really happened to the heart of man, the heart of men it's evil. It's evil. Another one yesterday that I was seeing, small children, that it happened in Lonkak in Cameroon. Small children, how can a 75-year-old bring children to come and be acting porn this thing in a kind of hidden building? Those are people who are even supposed to protect our kids, whereas they are the ones instead exposing the kids to a lot of ills, a lot of small children. Those children, they don't even look at the images. Look at these children. What do these children know about porn? That you invite these kind of children and indulge them into those kind of activities. The pictures I saw condoms there. Big boutiques, fashion, welcome. Before I continue, Big Boutiques is also a YouTuber. He's a Cameroonian YouTuber based in Germany, and he does talk on a lot of interesting topics happening around the world, most especially in Cameroon. So I'll encourage people to follow him too on his go and subscribe to his channel for more content. So as I was saying, these children, they are very, very small kids, secondary school children. What do they really know? They don't know anything. And it's for a 75-year-old, because they say this man is an accomplice, for a 75-year-old person to be indulging kids in this type of activities. I think that these things are happening in Cameroon still, or in Africa, because we do not have a system that protects children, or these people, they don't really always face like the court of law. You're welcome, big boutiques. They don't really face the court of law. If they really had a strong punishable system, like a lot of these rape cases are happening, and when they happen, okay, you hear they locked up somebody. Next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, the person is bailed out. That is why you see, like in Nigeria, there was a case I mentioned last week about this Baba Ejesha rape case. That's why you saw the women came out. They said it will not happen again because he was due to be released. And yesterday I read a communique. Those women, they fought a good fight. They said, no, those things can happen to even their own children. So if they don't come out and they fight the battle. Who is going to fight for it? Because they've seen that African governance is very bad. As of this morning, I read a communique that was saying that the man would likely be jailed, be given like life imprisonment. If those women, they stayed quiet, they did not come out to fight for those children. A lot of children are being traumatized now because they are going through a lot. They are going through a lot. Africans as parents, we said this thing last week, we need to rise up and fight for the rights of our children. We need to be vigilant. See if anything is wrong in the activities, the acts of our children. When our children are going out, try to even always check their bags to see if they are carrying different outfits, because they will dress decently at home. When they are going out, they go out wherever they want to go and carry out their activities. They will change into the outfits. And your kids are out there doing a whole lot of things that you don't even know. You don't even have a clue. You don't even. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Just a whole lot of these things are happening every day in Cameroon or in Africa. I must read about a rape case. I must read about a murder case. I must read about torture case. Equally, over the week, I saw some small boys. Those boys were caught in Fumba. Small picking them so for Fumba. They caught them selling human parts. Look at these boys. They are selling human parts. They caught them with human parts. If you look at this picture keenly, you will see human skull, you will see human bones, you will see. Okay, they've caught these children, they are behind bars. What happens to the people that buy these things from these children? Why are they still roaming the streets free? Why? Africa really needs to rise up. We need to sit up. We blame the governance at times, but I think it's time that if our government is failing, we need to really sit up. We need to fight our own fight because our government is failing. Our government is failing. Dennis, welcome. Our government is failing us. So those are the things that were running through my mind. I came out here that I should come and air them. If you have a contribution, following from N logo, you're welcome. So if you have a contribution on what you think is causing all these things, how we can remedy the situation, do not hesitate to call. You can call. I think someone here can write my number, or I can give my contact number so that if you want to call, you can call. I think nearly everyone here, but a few persons, they have my contact number. But I'll just try to call out the number for people who do not have it. So if you want to call, you can call. Wifey, last week equally, I said that you wanted to make a contribution. We talked on something about depression, and you wanted to make your contribution, but your phone disappointed you that last week. So while we're waiting for other callers to call and participate on our show for today, I think you can call too. So I think you can call too to make your views heard. So I will just go ahead and give my number for people who want to call and they do not have it. So the number is +90 +905 35 603 7586. Don Nelo. You're welcome. Abako, welcome. So let me give my number again. +905 35 603 7586. So if you want to call and participate on our show for today, feel free to do so. You're welcome, Abako. You're free to do so. So, um, please, if you tuned in and you've not yet subscribed, please, I would plead with you that you should try to subscribe and also like the video. You can share the video for people who have not yet joined us online so they can join us, please. Please. Another thing that I wanted to thank you, thank you. And please forgive my manners. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It is not easy. I celebrate you people today. I celebrate your patience. I celebrate your hard work. I celebrate all your contributions you bring into the family. Happy Mother's Day. So a lot of our African kids are being derailed. It is like parenting has really gone out of the window in Africa. For real, parenting has gone out of the window in Africa. The trending one equally nowadays amongst boys, most of them being under 20, is either they are cross-dressers or they are practicing gay amongst them. A lot of those things are happening. There's equally one of these pictures that was trending on social media the other day. There was a video of it actually. You see, if you look, you even think this is a boy, this is a girl, sorry, whereas this is a boy that has disguised, they've disguised himself. I don't even know how they got to know these people are, they are boys. Apparently, people who have been there some time, maybe the way they were walking or things like that, they would have discovered, okay, these are guys. But if I'm just looking at this picture, there is never a way I would even suspect that this person is a guy. There's just no way. When I saw the video, the way they were dancing, kissing themselves, doing other things, I had no clue that they were guys. Only when they started undressing them, look at, that I got to discover that these were boys. What has happened to us in Africa? What? What has happened? Please, guys, I need your contributions. I'm only seeing hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi in the comment section. A lot of these ills that are happening in Africa, in our society, a lot of murder, a lot of rape, a lot of torture, a lot of things happening. And our systems are failing because anytime these people are being locked up, they end up releasing them. So what are your views? What do you people really think that needs to be done? Okay, if the government has failed us as individuals, what do we need to do on our own to correct these ills that they are happening? A lot of children are losing their lives. And there's one thing equally that I wanted to say, that because we know in Africa now, a lot of businesses are online. So what most of these people do, they would look for their victims online. They can look for you who is even selling food, and they will tell you, okay, they are in so and so hotel. They want this quantity of food that you come and deliver. What I would encourage most people to do in Africa is to work with delivery persons, because recently a lot of them will always try to bring you to out to a comfortable situation where they can carry their evil acts. I would advise, especially girls, because they always like to, sometimes they will propose to you mouth-watering amounts. They can propose to you that it's delivery, I will pay you extra for delivery, I will pay you triple for delivery, come and deliver, I'm really in need. And when you hear that mouth-watering amount of money being called, you rush to go and deliver. And as you're going, you don't even know that's the end of it. So I would really like to caution us that if it comes to places like that, if you can work with a delivery person, more especially a male delivery person, send the person. When the person, sometimes just even tell them that, yes, you're coming yourself, but send someone else. When the person gets there, they will have no choice but to just pay for the services and you would be free. So it's really heartbreaking what is happening amongst us. It is heartbreaking. I would really like us to be cautious and train your children in ways so that they can always be open to you. Because some of these children, like this these children that we discovered that they were caught yesterday or so in Longkak, that activity had been going on for long. And if we train our children in a way that they feel free to always open up to us, it's like one or two of those children would have even potentially told the parents what happened, because they believe anytime they go out, they are coming back, they always open up to the parents that this is what happened, mom or dad, this is how my day went, this is the kind of activities that transpire during the day. Study your children. When you see that they are timid at home, try to always interrogate them. Do your investigations to find out what is happening amongst them. The world is very evil as it is now. Today, I'm the only one that have been talking. Nobody is contributing anything. I'm just saying hello, hi. So should we go ahead and end our video for today? I don't know what is happening. I'm waiting on your contributions. Nobody is giving me a contribution. Or is it that people have nothing to contribute for our topic for today? I'm waiting on your contributions. Let me go ahead and play one song while I await for our contributions. If by the end of this song there are no contributions, then I think that would be it for our live video for today. And I would like to appreciate everyone that tuned in today to participate on our live stream.
Northwest region, then some people have always been known lifestyle.
Hello? Yes. Yeah, good evening, Mom.
And happy Mother's Day to every mother in the house.
Thank you.
Actually, you talk about the rape case to start with, and some particular ones today I read on for social media will really break my heart. And some small picking way parents they kind of get it.
Yes, welcome. Yeah, go ahead.
They kind of get a particular taxi driver where you carry that picking to school and bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
So every day that picking you reach school for 8 o'clock, you reach where they cry. In Madame don't always feel like maybe the picking not the one come school. As na small picking. So every day as they begin to come around that kind of 8 o'clock, you know that they cry, they don't just force it for can school, that kind of thing. So one day that picking don't come now, he called the picking aside, he sweet the driver, ask he say, wait till they make you cry. Why every day you can't school you cry? Only for the picking for can't tell you say in the feel pain for the kind place. But that one look at he notice and said, I think that they only do the picking.
Gosh.
He called the picking he mommy said he wants see mommy to hurriedly come on walk one go only for discover and say the person way don't you rape that picking now that taxi driver.
Where?
So finally at the end, we don't even know now who for trust and who for not trust. Because if you trust, you are picking for driver. Say me, I picking be safe. That kind of thing. The driver instead turn you rape your picking every day. Mommy they say picking you come out for 7 o'clock. They picking you reach out for they reach school for 8 o'clock. If madam not be try for one, even know to it happen. We don't even know if some get picking for even survive the act.
I tell you.
Small picking for less than 5 years. A whole big man picking going to do that kind of act without fear.
It's a pity, my dear.
It's really a pity.
Where?
It's really a pity because if you want 5 minutes for the kind of start na both side and both side, not na all parents fit be able to go accompany picking for school every day.
Yeah, definitely. Not true.
Then actually again you talk about the crime waves where it happened. So I think actually in the poverty is one of some very, in fact, if you ask me, I would say poverty is a bastard. most of those people they do that thing because they define money. Even all these cross-dressers and all the homosexuals and all that, some of them do it for the money they will get, not actually like. Although there are other ways to look for money, but someone will just think like it is an easy way out and all that, and they get into it. If only, although they know they for a level that kind of style, but if only the government could do something. But me, I feel like in our own little way, the only thing we do now is try for denounce such acts. When it happens, let us speak about it. Let us create awareness. Because more not see and so sometimes say more one protect some person the image, either we're picking the image when I the partaking such act,
yes,
or when they do that thing, we say no, more will leave them. I think one of the way out would be to denounce such acts because when the more they denounce and hopefully actions, severe actions are taken against it, it will make some people into they will scare away from such acts.
Yes, that's true.
I think that is my own way of that's my suggestion in fact.
So for your suggestion, okay, now when they begin the act they happen, when they denounce her. So wait till they suggest now say it need for be done to the culprits. Okay, 1 minute, now I just read some comment. Nelo say it thinks that social media too don't consume most of our teenagers then. So they copy a lot from the Western world. So to you, this like now one of the causes of social media exposure for our kids.
That is very true, and probably if it means our last live or last Sunday. We try for talk more on that.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that we done now to try to know what to put before our kids to watch, what to expose them to. And at what age, how, all those kind of things, and the thing will be try for talk last
Sunday, yeah.
For no place where we're picking it for be, how it get for the people where they interact with, the kind of thing where they watch the kind of accessories and so they give at a particular period of time, and even the dress code as well. We've been a part of the things that we'll be trying for talk about on how parents could try to educate their children or to try to put them on a particular track. So I've been trying to talk say denouncing is part of the way to eradicate such acts in our community, because people the way when they don't say, we'll take for example Shakiro.
Yeah, Shakiro, yes.
It get behind bars. Plenty people the day way they don't enter inside a shell because of two they don't see and we don't do for Shakiro. So when they in a community will see that kind of thing, not for one keep and say no because in our friend or because in our brother or because in our sister or our picking. Now for try for channel them to the right people, because at least Cameroon police it work if not 100%, but it is struggle for try for eradicate such such activities, such actions and things like that. So I think denouncing is a step forward.
Okay.
And trying to actually know our kids better, probably the kind of things they do, or and again occupying them with certain activities, because no particular way no they will fit eradicate crime wave in the society completely. You know, it must always exist. So probably engaging them in certain activities, maybe if you put them for learn a trade, or if you put them for learn something within their free time or holidays and stuff like that. Just try to do something to occupy your kids or maybe your brothers, something like that. Because at least we always get elderly ones in front of us and stuff like that, where they fit try to put us on the right track. So I think denouncing should be the first way forward, not to keep it, because some of you they would actually live with gay them among us.
Yes.
But we no go talk and then go still end up go rape small picking them. Oh, she don't start to cry again now, say, oh, but we don't take and say, no, on our brother, on our sister, on our cousin, on our whoever. We have to be able to speak it out. Let them face justice for their actions.
All right. Thank you very
that
well,
was
ma'am.
my participation.
Thank you very well for your contribution.
Thank you.
Okay. We don't hear as the caller don't talk. And he don't talk a lot of things the way it makes sense. And I really support that fact. Say most of we will need to really try for the occupy our kids then. Because idleness, this one are the devil's workshop. Even when you're picking in their house, you decide say they busy on something. If you always buy gadgets, they give them. If they busy on those gadgets, always try to peep for follow up with where they do them, with where they occupy them. We don't talk a whole lot on these things them last week. Now, just our topic there for today. We not feel just really talk like that on our topics for today without trying to refer to some things that we don't talk on that last week. And when you get small picking there, so imagine this small picking now where we call a job come on for tell we say now wait till that way tax man be the do one for the picking. And now teacher go last discover am. Sometimes when you get small pikin for house, you do wash the pikin, try for take note for some certain part them for the pikin skin. If you see and say some certain part them for the pikin skin, or you want touch it for some kind sensitive part them, the pikin the shout, try for question the pikin, question it in a friendly way. If something they believe me, that pikin go open up. That pikin go open up for you. Even though most of them, when those things they happen, they traumatize them. But if they get someone where he get a good communication skills with the pikin then go end up for open up. A lot of things like sometimes like our caller just talk, we don't really know who we fit trust for pikin them for the person he hand them because a lot they happen. African society now, the man of heart is really evil. You don't know who if you entrust your pikin with. Even not over trust when you get picking them and boy picking them and girl picking them, not just the commodity left here picking them with the brother and his sister them say na siblings them, me they go on because even recently a lot done they happen. A lot done they happen. I read some one today for some Nigerian blog where the man a Nigerian actor. He can talk online, say wait till I then take Siam. He no for fit believe him. Say he come for a matrimonial home, he can catch a woman red-handed the sleepy and your brother. That is a woman and a woman is small brother. So those kind of things, I mean, not just be like the woman can't marry, then start to get feelings for a small brother. If you want to go detailedly into those things, then you go see and say that girl and your brother, they don't commit those kind of acts them where they still growing up. Even some other program was stumble with some program for US where the whole family will be emotionally destabilized. So they call that family for therapy. Now, in the course of it now, where the woman can discover, say, that mommy for that family, be don't be raped by your uncle. The mommy you get picking, be raped by the mommy you first picking. The mommy you second picking, be raped by the same uncle will be ever raped the mommy. So it can make them and the picking they be ever tell the mommy say the way their mommy they ever behave, they no fit open up for them. So they live in the family the way there's a lot of secrecy within the family. So the family just they destabilize. Now when they can discover, they see and say those children don't be like betrayed by the ones they trusted and they thought they could like open up to. Now those kind of people they can't violate them. So in those kind of cases now, a pikin that if just grow up, you see some pikin just they timid. You don't even know why that pikin they timid because who the pikin sometimes they don't even they call and say uncle don't the rape you, they cover him up, they threaten you say if you open your mouth to say anything, I will kill you. I will kill you. Now so that pikin will just ever grow you up timid. So and sometimes when I get uncle then so when they come around house, if you see some pikin they overrun away from that person, carry out your secret investigations. That person fit dey do something for back for that pikin away. It dey give that pikin a fright. Anytime the pikin dem see the person, their skin dey shake. They know they happy. They be very uncomfortable because normally any normal pikin way they grow up, when you see auntie, you see uncle, now the highest people in that way they ever like for run go embrace them. But if you get so your uncle way they ever come your house where you can't discover say when your pikin and see that uncle, they instead run away from that uncle. No ask that man self anything. just try to do your findings from behind, carry out your investigations. There is a high probability that that man could be violating the kids, or he could be doing something that is not right to the kids. I talk to some say people that they do things for clout. It don't work for people that for other country, but I will give them for Cameroon government for the one say that they try for step up. If we see them, a lot of people, I think, say all these cross dressers, gay people, that they try for copy Bobrisky because they don't see and say, now wait till we don't take and gain popularity on social media, and a lot of brands that they try for use. You even see people that when they say human hair, that they go prefer, because Bobrisky get a large following, that they prefer for use Bobrisky for promote their products. People that they sell body cream even for women and many stuffs like that, because he get a large following, plenty people that they prefer for use. And I think say our generation, when they see those kind of things, then because any man just want make am for society, any man they want get fame, they just try for copy even some pattern the way they see and say, they right. And like one of our commentators on talk for years say social media don't spoil consume our kids them in a negative way. Now, when those speaking then get phones, they get gadgets, they come on social media, they see those kind of things. Whether not good or not bad something, if not two go make them, may they easily get fame, may they easily get money, that picking then go do them. They go do them because our generation for today, all man just want blow. All man want become successful. All man want excel. No man no one even get patience for like try for. Now those it be like now those days where genuine hustle be really the pay. Even while picking and now all man did you want make money quick, 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 quick. A lot of people they start copy Bobrisky. Shakiro, now one of the people they will be the do am. But what I did today, it they behind bars. But before they ever want catch Shakiro be on the trend for Cameroon. It be don't be like one of the highest celebrities in for Cameroon where people they be follow ye. Even at the see Shakiro brand that they bring you from Yaoundé to Douala, like for some photo shoot them, for promote their brand, promote a whole lot of things like that online. So we still hammer since last week till date about our kids then say more they be very vigilant with our picking them, because a lot of these things and way it happen now. They happen now for our picking them. And we feel only caution the parents then, because those kids are minors. If not picking them, they don't reach a certain age, then wait to concern we and their lifestyle. Any person when you don't big, you don't big. Any person, anything you want become in society, if it criticize you, but they not go do you no nothing, because na your lifestyle that way you don't decide. Now wait way you don't decide. It just be like any picking where it involve even for sexual acts, in as much as that picking, I think for African level now under 16 or under 18, where it's still data under age. If you violate the picking, even if you've been with the picking a consent, they carry the matter, go report them, you'll be held accountable, because by law, that child is considered as a minor. But if that child don't go above, he go report such a case, they will now try for investigate the case very well. Another caller.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, Joyce.
Good evening to the house. So I just SIBELLE.
Good evening, my dear. And happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the household.
All right.
You don't put some interesting topic today that say I'm hard you because bad, but I say no, you go and not contribute to. So first I want to talk about that serial killing to Africa. Mm-hmm. When I watch that, I read our Insta blog, I read and I say Jesus. What if you interest person? You not only rape the game, but you kill the game just because you want to cover your sin. Mm-hmm. Like you say, wait till you want next for another person. Mm-hmm. You do person, he commodity, if you say you can't get job, you can't better life, you rape, maybe if they get me go, yeah. You kill, barely, really enjoy the community, family get closer. Imagine say that then you even trouble to send out a distress call. I tell you. Family just they in limbo for the rest of their lives. You say you don't want to destroy that again, you want to leave the family in continuous stay.
The person won't cover a act now.
Yes, Africa. Now see the way I talk. We get mental illness, so because know the thing we say Africa they so we strong. Mental illness they if something they worry you, get some high edges. I beg ask your neighbor. The kind of thing they should never come across your mind. If you are very never laugh at you, you go no say make something don't kick for your mind because that high edges is done as small. It's somehow that size about certain things we don't get any right. And we African believe say no, we don't ever talk about mental illness. You know, they in short, as you did, you see all man is smile, so you don't pretend to say you did okay. When you so if you don't ask, you don't know.
For real.
Then this video where I see about this boy, my contribution will be very different today. When they expose the people they say gay, say they expose them, they try to help society. I don't think say by that way you are in help that boy is by anyway. I really see the video and I was like, this is against human rights.
Okay.
That boy, the way they take that video about that boy, the way they did that gay. I want to ask them, say, any man they do without sin, because we consider and say gay as sin. But any man they talk openly, say, as gay, are they so? I never do some sin way, I don't like having some different person, no. Who give you that right? And that boy they be done, so wait, how they take them for affect you. If you want change person, if you want the person to see different lives, meet that boy then. If you do me so, I don't see why I want to turn into normal person. Because if not so normal people they behave, I would like to remain for the other side.
Okay.
If you want to change person, show a person a better way. If you see as anybody do that because of say that job, or you want to go to school, why you don't keep in or get into a conversation with the person to understand the person's psychology or how they think I would introduce them to that kind of thing? Because most often they introduce them because they want a job. They don't give them a job. And they so for this stuff they say I will give you 5,000 if you do this to me. And they start it becomes a culture, it becomes something where they do them. But they don't know better. You exposing them, all other people then, most of them are they carry that very well in Wuhan, most of them are they fantasize they do the same thing. I won't give you that right for the videotape another person. If the tape of videotape, all man scenes show up. Who will stand?
Who say?
Who will stand? So that app where they do any effects, it's just saying my I will sue each and every one of them. And then sue them and say they go behind back. No, but make picture for your nakedness to put out on social media, especially that one with the big black girl. I said,
yeah.
They may not love people them for life. I don't need correct. They make them every day naked, then post their own videos. Because that girl will cry out saying, man, so he called his brother, he called his papa, they all the big again. 50 person. And this event. So can I torture them? So can I see the way people they do and I don't compulse them, they do love them. But they don't love them. But they do the very thing. You want to do kakami do coffee. If you want to change person, show a better way, not do with brutality. Because if they don't punish all people who are seeing them, trust me, we don't know ourselves, people hide our hair.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't go out, take your season. Because something the way people they do it, if they tell you we go open our eyes and shoot. So you bring it us away and show your own day. Now, very question where Jesus be asking if you dare without sin, this first person will choice. So you don't ever ask yourself that question. So you dare without sin. And which day God the one ever who claim to be Christian, which day God the one ever change some person, keep up with violence, keep up with force, always go with love. Someone when the contradiction with Christian, we stand on a high moral ground, you do often them do for the way most of people over the world. Because that happened, they say one side of them should be Christian, you fight against the sin, homosexuality. No, not so God never fight them. Jesus, you always go with love. You always talk to your conscience. You always talk to your belief. You go to your soft side. You know, you ever expose anybody, use force for anybody, humiliate any person for bring you to the right path. Because that part the way they show, so not the right part at all. No, if they talk say they help and lie. So now my own contribution that for today at this event.
Thank you very much for your participation, Joyce. Thank you. You don't talk a lot of sense. Thank you. Okay, we don't hear contribution for another caller, and I go really support wait where he talk for the points where he say Like the video will be circulate for the picking away, they naked them, for expose them, say, okay, na man picking their way, they pretend for be woman then. For snap their nakedness for real, put them on social media, that is not helping in any way. When they see picking them like that, okay, even if they want to arrest them, they want to catch them for interview them, may they interview them, get to the root cause, then try to educate them the rightful way for correct them, because all that thing wey they do, and so if they do, and so left that picking and go back again for house, you cannot shame the shameless. If that picking they do that thing and they come out for outside, and not facing that because they get any shame or anything. So even if you naked them, send them back, they go still go come out, continue to do the same thing where they do one. That one not affect them in any way, and you know they implement punishment for them in any way. So I be the talks until that point not escape my mind before we call be called. Where I want to say all these killings and murder where they happen for Africa. To me, who they even get to punish them most, like they picking them for fumbot where I say they picking them, you should say they picking them be the sell human parts. Small picking them. Now don't train that picking them for go to keep people them, they carry their score them and all those things, and they can't sell them. You know, if you catch that picking them, then you let go of the people that they buy those parts. Because now that people that they ever shouldn't put that kind of idea there for that picking their mind and say, okay, if you bring this one, I go buy them for so and amount. And then they use na small picking them because they know say when a small picking bring them, you go buy those parts them at a lesser amount. You are even see them that thing they that picking don't go key person for go sell that part them. They don't even give that picking more than 200,000 to 300,000. But they already teach them for the way they are ready to kill. They can do anything for money. Okay, they want catch them and catch them. The other girl for Nigeria where they can't catch the abductor. That way they catch the man. The police go now for go exhume the bikini, the remains of her body. When they got there, they discover say not be only that pikin they don't bury her for day. They don't the keep people they bury her for day, and they just say they do them for rituals. So it had to take this girl for them to discover that these are the acts these people had been carrying. Those other people now their remains there for don't rotten. They just know say okay, they don't see thy body them for day. Who it belongs to, the people don't even know. Some family they don't surely just the cry say they are picking who call loss. They don't know say they don't catch the picking for some side use and for rituals. And I still want to talk for the fact that sometimes them I beg see like big girl now. We thank God say before it be one go, even at the point whether this thing be done happen, he try for call a friend. She tried to reach out to somebody. Now, thanks to that friend, where he report the case, they start carry out investigation before they catch the culprit. And the culprit now they confess, they bring other people the way they run, they send email, they do that kind of thing them, they implicate other people them. And at the back of it, we will always say and say, they are the elderly people sending these children to go and do these things. All because of money. To me, even the law gets to be more on the people who are instigating these acts. They even get to put some kind of punishment, say, if you are caught doing this, you be punished by hanging. If they put that kind of law, believe me, a lot of people will change. Look at Ghana today. How did Ghana change? We know Ghana in those days growing up. A lot of Ghanaians were in Cameroon. We record and a talk, they work at fix na shoe. We record and a Ghana must go because of that. A Ghana must go back there. They swam, the seller. But today, can you refer to a Ghanaian that with that kind of a name? They are better off than we are, because one person become for this thing for chair. It changed the rules. It favor Ghanaians. Ghanaians were all over Africa. They started come out from those places where they be come back to Ghana, and together, Ghana is they rebuild their country, and the country is something else today. If their president not become put that kind of harsh punishment, till date, now one of the countries still in Africa will get the best systems, because even that president not still in power, but the thing they still ring for their mind and it reset their brain then. a lot of bad things then they over happen for our country. It's really just a pity. So I want to thank all man we don't come on for participate for our show for today. I will just go ahead and play music just like wait again for 2 more. Okay, Lucy Ebai. You say he without a sin should cast the first stone. Then why are we here? We are supposed to denounce evil to prevent further evil. What of a parish father who rapes small boys? We shouldn't talk it because we sin. So okay, Lucy, all right, denouncing them is one thing. So after we denounce them, what do you think? Because my point now is denouncing is one thing. Yes, let's try to denounce the culprits. Then what do you think should be done to the culprits when they are being denounced? That should be now our ball of contention, because if they just keep denouncing them and no harsh punishment is being inflicted on them, these acts and things like this, they will continue to happen. So what's your suggestion? What do you think can be done?
Always be lacking until this day.
While we're waiting on another caller, I would just like to sorry, that's not the song I wanted to play. There are still people online. I'm still seeing people online, please. Are you just here just to listen, If you cannot call, even in the comment section, you can still drop your point of view, please. Let us know what you think about these topics of today. The recent rapes, the torture, the killings. I don't know, it's like some of them, they fear to face the law. That is why when they kill, when they rape, and because most of this rape that is happening is not just like they rape and they free the people, because they want to silence the people and hide their acts. When they rape the person, they end up killing the person. Okay, and now Lucy, you say we denounce them, meaning we hand them to the right headquarters for proper punishment to be inflicted on them. Prison na their portion. Okay, we only know say Africa get the way it be. Some topic they were not be topic, but some points they were be raised last week. Where we talk about all these ills happening in schools. Where I be talk, wait be the name for that person. Now just try for. You look in schools, you see discipline masters, who are the ones that are supposed to implement discipline in school. You see say now most of them, they end up for pioneer and promote some kind of act them for thing the way it happen. Because okay, computer scraps, you say justice jungle should be done since the system is failing. Can't keep depending on the justice system, because even the police and military in general also commit such acts. What a pity. Papa Shampi, that's very true. That is very, very true. I want to mention some case where it happened last 2 weeks for a Tugebe for Yaoundé. And that teacher will be a discipline master for that teacher, and a religious teacher for that matter. A discipline master and a religious teacher. The teacher raped from 4 pikin. They carry the teacher, they go lock her. They lock the teacher within a week. They release the teacher. So it be like the parents of the pikin them, they not be comfortable with the kind of with the way police they be handle the case. So they go report the man again. They relaunch an investigation, and they now discover say the man not only raped that pikin, but it don't incriminate 2 other pikin for that school. What was the punishment even that the school carried out? They just suspended the teacher, not even like dismissing the teacher indefinitely. He was just suspended. which it means say after some time, probability they say it will still come back for that very school, still can teach picking them. Then how do we even want people to be to try to do what is right when the punishment that they even give them is not even 1/4 of the crime? It doesn't even equal 1/4 of the crime they have committed. So like when to Papa Champi talk for you, I go really, really, really support like that jungle justice. That way Joyce because be talks on say for yourself when some person commit that kind of act, me they like give the same kind punishment for the same kind acts we be committed. It be like now to that extent we need to be go for reset people they are this thing because the situation is our kids are no longer safe. Our picking and not grow on them. They act anyhow way they want act. See like the case now I be saying yesterday for the picking and for small picking they just say happen for Longkak. So of the 9 people that were caught, 6 of them were school children. Small picking. Okay, see now they see alcohol where they don't take tramadol, they mix and they mix and inside that thing, they say they picking they now they craze. It is really a pity. It's really a pity. So I really do not just know what else to say. Well, I really want to thank all who don't participate for our show for today. So I just listen to one more song. If we not get another caller or contribution online, we'll go close our show for today.
For the first time in history, we're seeing real-life superheroes fighting crime.
I think someone is trying to drop me
I'm sorry.
a message. Let me check. So I was mentioning a case that happened at Etugebe. Someone is just dropping me a message now that the case was about the teacher that impregnated those 2 children at Etugebe. So the person is writing me now that the case was taken to court, but unfortunately the person was released, which means he won the case and he'll be roaming the streets freely. You as a teacher, discipline master for that matter, that you're supposed to protect people's children, you ended up raping a child, impregnating 2, and if further investigation was even carried out, there is probability that you would have even impregnated many more, or there are some even that you would have had affairs with them, they've not even spoken up. So how do people even learn from this? This person has gone scot-free. Picking the way they send picking for school, say they can't learn book. You as discipline master, na belle you don't get a picking them. No be 1, no be 2, you get a picking, you get a belle for 2 picking them. The other one we don't rape and when that one said they can't expose you. Imagine they not be discovered. How many of such cases then for they go on? It's really a pity. It's really a pity. So I will just want to say I want to thank everyone that there's someone he's watching, but I don't know why he's writing me. But what's up? The person has a question. Someone wants to call me via WhatsApp to make a contribution. I think after that, if there are no more contributions, we'll go ahead and close our show for today. After I answer this call, I'll answer that of another person.
Hello.
Yeah, hello there.
Yes, I had one last contribution to make.
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to say something. In trying to look for solutions, let's not put ourselves in trouble, because it is stated that no one should take the law into his hands. Like Champi's daddy said, that he was suggesting Justice Jungle. It's actually not too bad, but in taking that action, you're putting yourself as well as risk, because if you beat someone and he dies, you all will be accounted for. Somebody's health situation and all that. So I think Justice Jungle is a very harsh way. And like I said before, we cannot eradicate crime wave completely from the society. There is no way we'll do that. That's why I even wanted to use the religion teacher as an example. That's part of crime wave in the society that we cannot eradicate because he's out. And moreover to that, there are even innocent people in Kondenge. As well as the criminals roaming the streets.
But looking now, don't you see that looking sometimes at our society, they are the evil, they are the innocent ones, even that rot in jail. Those evil ones, when they know they are guilty of the crime, they always want to take their case to court so they can look for a competent lawyer.
Yeah, that is it. That's just what I'm saying, that there is no way we can completely eradicate crime wave in the society. There is no way. Because most of those who are even in prison are even the innocent ones, meanwhile the culprits are roaming the streets. And we cannot completely say that justice isn't done in 100%.
So what is your suggestion now? So should we just continue to? Okay.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Probably we should be suggesting that the government should maybe imply more harsh methods on people who commit such acts and follow it to its letter. That's probably one of the suggestions I can give, that when such crimes take place, they should inflict the punishment which was stipulated on that person.
Okay.
And I think maybe they should try to make their punishments very harsh, because there are people who pay for their crimes. There are people who pay for their crimes. It's not like every other person just goes scot-free and all that. So I just want to talk about Justice Jungle. At least in going about that, people should be very careful not to find themselves where they are not supposed to be because they wanted justice for someone. probably just allow the law take its course.
All right.
But the law should be fair. The law should be fair.
All right. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you too.
All right. Caller don't call talk your own point of view, even though 100%, I know still because our system, justice system is failing. It's failing. We not just she done the forward hand them. They look and say, may they continue to do these things. Sometimes we just say, we not they pray, all those any of these things, they may even can happen for we. But imagine, say, na your picking up commodity, say one go find work, other kind thing, and then you want the year na some kind call, say your picking on die, person don't. At that point in time, you have rage. The way you would want to fight, you want to see justice serve its course. And unfortunately, in Africa, that is not happening right now. The culprits, they will always want by them like their way out of the situation. So I really believe, say, either we unite, start a copy like wait, ready woman they do am for Nigeria. Most of them don't take that rape case personally. That way they will say they want to release that man, they storm the place, they say it will not happen. This man will be here, he will stay behind bars until he will face justice. It was a joint effort of those women that man is still behind bars to date. So I feel so that time will get to start the rise up, will fight for the government, because what would the even just she done so the government, they don't really even care so much. When those things that happen, an opportunity for them, sometimes that they can't bribe their way, they collect their money, they die the case. You even come sometime one can talk, they go talk ask you the person way they follow up the DC matter, say you get which proof. So we'll take another caller for now, and after that, if there's no other caller, we'll close. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
I'm Gongano Vincent calling from Cameroon.
You're welcome to the show.
I appreciate the presenter of this program for such a mighty topic. All your topics are very nutritive and they have a judicial implications.
Thank you.
I want to contribute on the area of red and say that the case you cited in Cameroon, I don't think the family failed or the family lawyer failed to establish the rape case, because for a case of rape to be established, there must be a medical certificate. When once the court demands the medical certificate and is unable, and the family of the victim is unable to produce it, the court has no evidence but to throw the case out of court, because the sitting magistrate or the examining magistrate that is carrying out preliminary inquiry only based on evidence before him or her.
Okay.
So the court sitting on such cases can only base on evidence. It's neutral. So if you cannot establish your facts, I'm very sorry. But when once a rape case is established, my dear presenter, there is no mercy. Justice must take its full course. Those are cases, people say they buy justice. Yeah, it is very difficult for somebody to shout in public that there is no judicial corruption. But a rape case is not different from a murder case.
Okay.
To violate a child's dignity and respect, the court is very bitter about that. So I will wish that any family who is confronted with a case of rape, whether it's an old person, whether it's a small child, try to first of all establish a good case. A good case demands a good justice. So I want to come to this one. Torture. Yes, torture is assumed in most of our...
Okay, 1 minute, caller. Before you go to... Can you reduce the volume of the YouTube live?
I should reduce the volume?
Yes, of the YouTube live, because my voice is intercepting.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay now. So I wanted to ask a question because I know you of the judiciary. So what do you advise for people to do when they are faced with with situations like this, is it that as a rape victim, when it happens, the first thing the person should do is get to the nearest hospital and conduct a test to collect a certificate? Or what do you need? What documents do you need to present like that? And okay.
If you have noticed that your child has been raped, you don't need a warrant of arrest to get such a perpetrator of such acts.
Okay.
First of all, go to the medical doctor. They will examine the child. They will examine the child to establish a medical certificate of rape.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you know the person, you don't need to go. You don't need to complain. You don't go to the nearest police station with the child and your medical certificate and complain and even verbally explain to the policeman that my neighbor has raped my child. The policeman does not need to go to the state council to collect or to ask for any mandate that may come with politics. The policeman will just take his pick off and the intervention to go and arrest the man because that is what they call flagrante delicto. In those cases, they don't need intervention. Whether you are a criminal, whether you are a poor man, whether justice will never be denied on such cases. Okay. You don't need any money. It is free. When you go there, you go and arrest a person and keep him under custody, take his statements, and then make investigations. After that is done, they cannot be people based on rape. When you have rape, it is an unbearable offense. It cannot free you. After some few days, maybe 2, 3, 4 days, depending on the type of situation, you carry it to the state council. They call it deferment. The state council will only look at the medical certificate when once the medical certificate has been established by a competent medical doctor. This is where the problem comes from. Now, it must be a government official hospital. You cannot go to the clinic and establish a medical certificate. You will reject it in court. Okay. When you do that, you will just send the man at the waiting trial. Here in Yaoundé, they call it prison sanitaire. Then the man have 18 months preliminary inquiry to dig inside the offense, to see whether there are other related offenses, just like the case you said, he impregnated other 2 students. That's very good. Those are corroborative facts. You don't see that he is not only a rapist, he has been raping. Because the other impregnated children only come to corroborate the fact that the man is a notorious rapist. But once the examining magistrate, after the 18 months inquiry, establish the facts that the case is really heavy on the perpetrator, they will now, it's called defendant, they now send the matter to court for judgment. And I'm telling you, when once a case of rape is established, there is nothing you can do about it. You must face justice. You don't only face justice, you face it to its full point. So maybe the case that you never say truly here, the family failed to establish their case. And then they were pointing negative fingers to the justice system. And saying the judicial system think of having a partner because maybe nice justice, but you have also failed to certify to please the court of law. That's my contribution.
All right, thank you very much. So you were talking something about murder before I intercepted. Torture.
Torture is mostly condemned. It's condemned. It's even abolished in primary schools and most of our schools in Cameroon. There's no more torture. Beating of children and so it's not more a question of today. But now, torture is very vague. It's fast. The word torture is fast and it's vague. So it depends on which aspect the child is being tortured. Torture can be mentally. Torture can be physically, torture can be psychologically, a lot of torture. So I don't know whether you're
the torture I was talking about now was an instance of a video we saw circulating of one girl that she was beaten mercilessly to the extent that you could see green. They used a cane and they beat her to that extent that the body was even turning greenish. You understand? Yes, that's physical torture, not mental. Yes.
torture on a human body,
Mm-hmm.
and which is not also quite different from assault. And it's very wrong. It's very wrong. That is not justice. That is almost called, they call it as one, they call it jungle justice.
Jungle justice, yeah.
It links to jungle justice, where the population or a certain group of people decide to take justice into their hands by rendering their own decisions popularly or in the public. It is very wrong, and it's an omission in the part of any person around there that understands law or he works with the intervention team. It's not like somebody swimming is as fallen in a pool of water and a swimmer around failed to rescue such person. It's a crime, it's an offense. And I myself, I don't encourage torture. Today, people sit down and discuss, people sit down and prove their cases. When you are wrong, instead of beating the younger, it's really pitiable situation. Pity. I really feel so bad for the young lady that was tortured. But I think that Cameroon government, the judicial system, abolished torture, does not like torture. It's not only those cases, there are also cases that people are taken to the police station, they kick them, kick their legs to accept the fact during investigation, which is also very wrong. Most of them, what happens is that when they come to court and then they want to judge them, and they ask them some facts that they accepted at the police station. They will say we accepted because we were being tortured, we beat us. They said that if we do not say like this, they will kill us, and we were forced to sign their statement, not my statement. That's why you say that with all cases, can you start all over and explain yourself? So then discover that many people, when you are tortured, you don't know speak your mind. You start accepting things you've not done.
Yes.
You understand? You start accepting things you've not done, just that you are going through pains and you wish to be released. So torture is a very bad way of collecting data or revenge.
Wow.
I feel that when once you face with the situation, it is always necessary and prior and important take it to the hands of law.
The law.
Because the judiciary has steps to establish the truth. And once the truth is established, the person will punish in a human way. So torture is against human rights. There's no instrument, I think, in the world that accepts torture. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very, very, very much, caller. So another caller has called and really enlightened us on a whole lot of things. We thank him. That's someone that works with the judiciary in Cameroon, so he knows very much about the judiciary system. And one of the things he said about rape case, we just heard, he advised that if your child is raped or anybody around you is raped, once the person reports it to you, immediately after the act, always take the person to a medical hospital. And if it's a case pertaining to Cameroon, he said the court in Cameroon doesn't recognize reports coming from private hospitals. So take the person to a public hospital, let the person go through medical examination. And if it's discovered, okay, the child was raped, a report would be established in reference to that. You take it to the police. That once you take such a report to the police, they will always just take their car, because that is a serious offense. They would take the car and they will go and arrest the person immediately. And he said equally something about torture, which he said it is against human rights. So, and Cameroon government, they equally do take those kind of treatment or those kind of cases seriously. So I believe it's just like, I learned equally something, that when those things happen, we just need to know what to do, and then where to proceed from there. So I want to thank everyone today for having participated on our show. Thank everyone that stayed until this point in time. So with that said, we would play our very last song and we would say goodbye for the day. So if nobody has any other thing to contribute, again, I would want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in and for the contributions. I really, 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 really appreciate you all. Do have a nice day. Have a lovely Sunday. Lucy, thank you very much. Since last week and today, you've been very, very active. You've been very participative. So sometimes when you forget something, you still call to make your to reiterate again on your point. I thank you very much. So it was a nice time being here with you all. I wish you a nice and a lovely day. So after our last song for the day that I started playing, so let's listen to this Venuetina song, Jay. And after that, we are going to call it a day. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I very much appreciate you guys. Thank you. Oh, today is Mother's Day. How can I be ending after this one? I'll play the very last song, a sweet mother song to celebrate all women out there. Okay, let's play some sweet mother song. Let me celebrate all the mothers out there. Let me celebrate to my mom. I celebrate all the women, especially the power women. I have one. I don't even want to talk about her on my show because it's going to take a whole lot of time, because I could even be teary. I can end up shedding some tears, but the woman that brought me to this earth, I don't even want to talk about it, but let me just play this song to celebrate the women out there, especially my mom. I'm so proud of her. If not for her, I would not be here. So for the suffer where you suffer for me, sweet mother, I never forget you. For the suffer where you suffer for me. So all the mothers on this platform, wifey, Christabel, happy Mother's Day, Super Mama. Happy Mother's Day. Joyce, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the women. I celebrate una today. You have been for cut cafe very well for cut una cafe. It's not easy. My mother she goes everywhere for bed. She got me love, so make us sleep, sleep, sleep. I begin no. This song I do not only celebrate. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, thank you. This day I'm not only celebrating mothers too. There are some fathers that have proven to be more than mothers. Papa Shampi, you are on this table. As I celebrate Mother's Day, I celebrate you because you do play motherly roles. So for every man, all the men out there, that they do play both the fatherly and the motherly roles in their homes, I say, I wish you for a happy Mother's Day. And I pray God keep giving you guys the force to keep pushing through. My mother no go sleep if I not sleep. My mother no go chop. Sweet mother, I know when you suffer for me, yeah. Sweet mother, oh, where are you? Thank you, Lucy. Thank you very much. Thank you, my dear. Stop making up. From the bottom of my heart, as we draw the curtains, I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in. For all those that stayed to this moment, I say thank you. And by God's grace, I don't know if by next week we'll still be able to do this, but if a topic does come up, then I will say same time next week. Ciao, and I wish everyone a blessed Sunday. Bye. Sweet mother,